Like I ran from German police.
Really?
Yeah, I ran from German police. There was about I think like 7 of us, and 2 of them were 13-year-old kids.
Two in your group?
Yeah, and they got caught because they were too slow, and they ratted everyone out because they were scared.
They ratted your names. Welcome back to another episode of the Social Enthusiast. I think we're at episode 8 now, and I'd like to introduce my guest for today, which is the one and only Shaq TV.
Good to be here.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Welcome. Bro, I'm actually really excited to have you on today. Shaq's by far the biggest guest we've had on. And he's also, I said last week John Bernard was one of my favorite creators. This guy's up there too. I mean, I'm getting all my favorites on one after the other, so I'm spoiled, and you guys are too. I hope you enjoy it today.
I'm honoured. Thank you.
Yeah, I know it feels weird when someone talks you up, but you deserve it, bro. You put in the work.
I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for that.
So today, bro, I want to start right from the beginning. So how'd you start creating content, man? So wait, for those of you who don't know you, maybe just like tell them what you do.
Well, now I just classify myself probably as like a content creator, YouTuber. So
yeah,
just make videos, just kind of like Australian based, relatable, kind of just all over the place now. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. But I've started ages ago. So I tried to break through the scene a long time ago. I don't know if you remember Vine.
Were you on Vine?
Yeah, I was, but I didn't really pursue that sort of content. I think it was more American based as well. I don't know any Vine creators that are Australian. So
you reckon they push the algorithm for the Americans more?
I think so. A lot of Americans, like you see King Batch and Logan Paul and stuff like that, they really grew from that. But I don't know anyone that's like Australian based that went on Vine and became massive, because America's obviously a bigger market. So here is just like we don't get the exposure that we should get. So but yeah, it started Vine. Actually, it started probably way before that. Like I made my first YouTube channel when like YouTube first came out, or maybe like a year later, like 2007, 2008.
Really? So Shaq, so what type of person were you like when you were younger? Because I feel like to be tech savvy back then was also more difficult. Like things weren't as easy to use, weren't as easy to upload online. You must have been like really creative, or am I wrong? Let me know.
I'm an only child, so I was like didn't really have anyone there to like bounce ideas or do anything, right? So and I was a very just lacked a lot of confidence, very shy kid. Didn't really do much apart from just game. That's pretty much all I did.
So you were a gamer?
Yeah, I'm a gamer still. So
still a gamer.
Still a gamer, yeah. And,
so what are you playing now? I'm not a big gamer, but I'm sure people are.
Well, at the moment, there's really not much to play, but the new Elden Ring came out, so just been trying to jump on that whenever I have time. GTA, stuff like that. But yeah, I've always been a gamer, so that's, I think, one of my biggest things when I was growing up. That's what I was doing. But so I made my first YouTube channel 2007, 2008, and there was like legit 2 videos on that. So it was just me and my mate, we just like did pranks on each other, and it was like on the worst recorded thing. Like,
so it was a prank video?
Yeah, but like the prank was so bad. Like, like I don't know. I can send you the footage of what it was, but
it'll be hilarious.
It's just like I ran past the camera and then I just smacked him on the head with a pillow and then had some rock music over it. So it's just like those type of like when you're a kid. I mean, 2007, I was like 12 years old.
Oh, you're that young? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
So,
to be honest, that's pretty. At that age, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So my mate just plugged in the phone into the computer and we're like, yeah, this would go viral, and no, that
it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Yeah,
at least 1 subscriber, surely.
Well, I had like 1 subscriber or something like that, which was my mate anyway. So so that's when I first like started the like content, but I never really pursued anything after that. The next time it came around was when I was doing parkour. So I did parkour for 7 years. Do you know what parkour is?
Of course, and it's funny because I saw you've made a few parkour videos now.
Yeah.
Like what do you call your videos? Skits or something?
I don't skits, sketches, whatever.
Sketches,
you want to
call it. So I love those parkour ones, man. I think from the top of my head, I can remember you made a few.
Yeah, so I still put them in where I can. Obviously, I've retired now, but I did that for 7 years. And
7 years of parkour.
7 years of parkour, yeah. So that's what kind of got like a lot of my confidence up as well. Like otherwise, I would have just been gaming my entire time. But parkour made me, gain some confidence, travel the world, and yeah, and that's where my sort of cinematography came in. I was I had this little camcorder that I bought for $300, just a little one, and I just recorded everything like training videos, community videos.
So what year was this? Like, was this like after the 12-year-old age?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like
This
teenage.
Yeah, this is like teenage. This is probably 2000 and I'd say 2009. I think 2009, 2010. I made my like that channel that I had, which was called Mercy 121, which I don't know. I was 12 years old, but
sounds not bad.
Yeah. So and then I changed that to Dior Parkour. Dior is my first name, so
yeah. That's a sick first name, by the way.
I appreciate it. Yeah. And so I just released all like my like parkour videos on that, like from Windows Movie Maker and Sony Vegas. That's where I gained a lot of like just self-taught, basically editing skills and cinematography skills and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you're not. Is this what you do, like cinematography? Have you ever done that for work, or
nah,
or you just
never.
all self-taught?
Just everything that I've done to this day is all self-taught.
Because you're really good.
I've never had any training of acting. I didn't have parkour classes. Never had anything. Nothing.
Yeah. That's crazy. I know that's inspiring for like all the young creators.
Yeah,
because like you can teach yourself these days.
Yeah, 100%. Like everything just goes on YouTube. Any tutorial you want goes on YouTube. And I mean, I was very, very like shy and lacked a lot of confidence. So,
would you say like you're still reserved and shy, or because like your videos are, like
a lot of people think I'm supposed to be this fucking Eshay lad character, but like people have to realize that it's all an act, and I'm an only child, so all this stuff, imagination came when I was just acting in front of the mirror. Didn't have the confidence to go out there and post videos about it. I've been doing this stuff for a very long time, so I just didn't post it until I started to break through into the TikTok scene. So
that's a really cool story.
Yeah.
Can I just say, like, you coming here today, normally it's easy for me to like research the guest. Okay, so like normally you can kind of pick up what type of character they are. With you, I was literally blinded because you're a different character in every video. And for me, I'm like, this Shaq guy. I could kind of tell you're a good bloke, but it's hard to tell what your personality was like, and it's because your acting's that good.
Oh, appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
A lot of like, you're not the first one that said that to me. So like, a lot of people like, oh, why aren't you acting like this or that? I was like, I just try and be me, I'm just like, pretty laid back. And
you're not gonna walk around like an Eshay. I mean, unless you actually are one.
Nah. I used to hang around them, so I think that's where the experience came from. But I never was one. If I hung around them like hung around around them.
That's all right, man. Don't worry.
But I took up parkour instead, so I guess I just went down a different path, I guess. Otherwise,
can we talk about the parkour a bit, because that fascinates me a lot?
Yeah.
When I was younger, I think I went through the phase of like being interested in it, but I've never had like the body to even do a cartwheel. So, but the thing is, how did you what's the first step of learning parkour?
Well, for me, it was just when you're a kid, obviously your mentality is different. You have no fear, basically. So me and my mate, I grew up in Piedmont, so it's just like where the stuck.
So you're a bit of a city boy.
Yeah, I'm a city boy.
So you'd have like a lot. It's a lot of what's the word? Not cultured. It's a very diverse range of people in the city. So you have all those influences around you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I grew up in the city, Piedmont area, and that's where kind of like the parkour originated in Sydney. So they call it the parkour mecca there. So
there was actually a group?
Yeah. So there was a very small group, and this was 2007 when I first found out about parkour. And it was just some guys just jumping around in the park, and
sick.
when you're a 12-year-old kid, you just, when you see something really cool, you just go up there and just watch. You don't really do anything, and then you kind of mimic that afterwards.
Then you start trying to do your own version of it.
You see kids all the time, anything you do, tennis, basketball, whatever it may be, something that really attracts a lot of kids, and they try and mimic it as well. So that's why you have kids now on the TikToks mimicking their own favorite creators and stuff like that. It's just what kids do, you try and fit in. So I try to fit in and mimic the sort of movements and stuff. Me and my mate, we just on our phones. I still have our first video recorded in 2007. It's just jumping over stuff, and that's how you start. I mean, you're not gonna. you're not gonna do it any other way, I guess, apart from just jumping. We all climb trees and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So,
I think everyone's tried that.
yeah, so I mean that's exactly how you start. And
Did you ever do something a little bit dangerous?
Oh yeah, plenty of times.
Like,
yeah,
what's an
plenty of times.
example? Like, and just for anyone watching, like, probably don't suggest this.
Oh yeah, don't do what I did. I was well into like 5 years training. So
yeah, 5 years training. But at that point, what was like one of the dangerous stunts you did?
I've done a few. I probably like climbed cranes. I've jumped from building to building.
Fuck.
Yeah, like it was a small gap. I don't know if you know. So there was a building. I'm not gonna say which building, but there was a building in the city getting built.
Yeah.
Tall, and there was like a little gap between, just small, but one wrong move and you're literally falling 40 fucking floors or whatever.
So it was that high? Like literally a skyrise?
Yeah, skyrise building getting built. This is 2013, I think it was. So
bro, you have some balls on you, bro.
Yeah,
That's so crazy.
It's just mentality, I guess.
Wow.
So, yeah, I can't do that anymore. Like my mentality's gone. I'll be like, nah. So that's why I quit, because I had too many injuries and my back started to hurt. I went to Europe, and after I came back from Europe,
retired.
I retired, yeah, because that was a massive parkour trip I went to Europe for. So
so you went. Oh, let's talk about that. That's fascinating. I know you probably like this parkour stuff is in the past, but
no, I still talk about it. That's what brought me up to be who I am today. The confidence,
and it influenced your life.
Oh yeah,
100%,
100%.
So this you went to Europe, yeah, and what happened? Like, what was the parkour side of your Europe trip?
Everything.
So you literally went to Europe with like a small group?
It was me and two other mates, and we, like, back then our motto was just like keep calm and wing it, and we just winged everything basically. So we moved in together. So it was me and my two mates. We moved into like a small apartment in the north, like Cremorne, and then like 3 days later we were on our way to Europe. Like that's we just booked it.
Impulse.
Literally, we're at Bondi Junction. There was a travel agency there. We went there. One of our mates wasn't there, but we were just like, bro, we want to go here, and here. They're like, yep, it's this amount of money. We'd be like, yep, this is the deposit. We called out my mate. We're going to Europe. He was like, they're
the best. They're the best decisions.
And then bang, we just went, no accommodation, no nothing. Because in the parkour community,
no accommodation.
Nah, in the parkour community, a lot of people are welcome to like you into their house and stuff like that. So you got a floor, you got a mattress. People will like they'll accommodate you.
Did you have connections overseas, like via Facebook or something?
Yeah, it was just Facebook and stuff like that, and the parkour community is now like massive, so everyone knows each other, especially if you're a big name. So we weren't really big names, and not many people knew people from Sydney or Australia in general. So, but my mate was really good, and he had connections and stuff like that. So we got a bunch of accommodations set, but most of the time, especially London, like that was our first stop. We had accommodation for like the first 2 days, and then like that's it.
What year was this roughly?
2014 or 13.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like 19 years old, and
you were young,
and I was broke. I didn't have any fucking money, and we were just
At 19, no one really has much money, and you're on the other side of the world.
I was on the other side of the world doing parkour. Yeah, sleeping on like rooftops. I slept on probably every single surface you can think of on that trip. So I slept on.
Isn't London freezing?
No, we went during summer, so like
still,
July, August.
Middle of the night.
I did not see. Oh, in middle of the night was freezing. Yeah, so we slept on a like a church rooftop. Like there was like a little, some sort of like level thing there, and
living the dream, eh?
Living the dream, yeah. Keep trying to wing it. So I slept on rooftop, gravel, airport floors, grass, libraries, like anything that you can think of.
That's crazy.
I've slept on everything, so it doesn't matter where I sleep now.
I think you can't put a price on those experiences. Like
you can't.
You literally can't.
Nah.
Like most people will never do that as well.
The stuff we got up to as well is some stuff illegal, some stuff, So it was good. It was a very good experience, yeah. Especially with like your two best mates. So
the way I see it is like if you travel overseas, this isn't advice, but like if you can come back alive, healthy, and you have all these experiences behind you, like there's no regrets there.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the most important thing. So where'd you go after that?
So we went London, and then we had again no accommodation, but we met these couple of girls there. One of them is actually like still together with my mate that we went there.
Oh,
he met her there.
Interesting.
And then spontaneously, they're still together to this day. So
Far out.
Yeah.
It's like the stars aligned.
Yeah, so he moved there for 2 years, and then she's now here. So yeah, but then after London, we went to where was it? I think it was Denmark, Copenhagen, and then which was nice place.
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's a nice place. It's got the best kebabs I've ever tasted in my entire life as well. There's a place called Kebabistan. Oh man.
Kebabistan.
Yeah, I don't know what I ordered because no one speaks English, but one of our mates there who was our Denmark.
Can I have a kebab?
Yeah, honestly, it was so good. It's the best kebab I've ever tasted, and to experience that in Denmark.
What's it called again? Say it for the camera.
Kebabistan.
Kebabistan.
Kebabistan in Copenhagen, Denmark. It's like right in the city center. Oh, this is so good. And then we went to, where else did we go? We went to Germany, which was our like big stop because that's where all like the international athletes gathered. That's the main reason athletes? We went there. Yeah, it was called Fam Jam, and like a major athletes gathered there and trained and stuff like that.
Because parkour is like almost a real sport now, right?
Yeah,
like
almost.
It's not like official on TV.
Red Bull does their like tournaments and stuff like that.
Really?
So
because I have seen like I'm not into it, but I have seen some pretty professional videos out there.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
So it's like taken more seriously than it was years ago.
Yeah, and they're now used in like movies and stuff like that for stunts.
Recently I heard from a source that stuntmen make pretty good coin. You know, like why don't you get into that? Like you're like an actor in a way, but
I do my own stunts as well in all my videos. So
I've seen your stunts.
So I'm capable of it.
Why don't you you could
probably, but
audition?
I think it takes a lot out on you. So I know a couple of stunt guys like who've done parkour and now stunt people. So
what do you mean takes a lot out? Like it's
it's like I mean.
Time.
Nah, it's like your body physically. I mean, it's just.
Oh really? Oh, because you got to do it repetitively.
Yeah, repetitively, and like I don't think I can do that. My back wouldn't,
Oh, right now, yeah.
Yeah, my back would just give up, and my knees and everything.
I guess maybe when you were like at your peak.
Oh yeah. When I was at my peak, I'll probably let's become a stuntman or something like that. So. But
yeah, maybe it's not as easy as we thought.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince my brother to do it.
Nah, it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work.
I was like, go do some stunts, bro.
It was a mad job, but I reckon it'll be so hard.
It just sounds cool, like on paper.
Oh yeah, you're a stuntman.
I'm a stuntman.
I mean, Jackie Chan does his own stunts, and you look what type of movies he does.
True.
Like it's real. Like wow, fuck.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
Yeah, but yeah, Europe trip, Germany. Then I went to Spain for like a little chill out 2 days in Mallorca, and then Amsterdam, and then back home. I think that was my Europe trip.
And were you just back to we'll relate it to the content? Were you filming it during this time or no? This is just pure trip.
I was filming on a GoPro. That's
GoPro,
what I was doing, and my mate was doing like a bigger video with his DSLR and everything like that. You can go watch the video. I think it's still up there. It's called God Parkour. So Greg Ollie Dior, not God or anything. But
I might actually check that out. I'm interested to see.
Yeah, God Parkour. So our whole trip's there.
Nice.
So
okay, so let's just say that the trip went by. You came back to Sydney, right?
Yeah.
What from this point? How'd you get into? What was the next step with your content? I know this is over a lot of years, right?
Yeah.
So like you didn't just be like, all right, I've done this, next step. It kind of just happens. I get it.
Just happened, yeah. Like at that point because parkour, like I wasn't gonna have a job out of it, so I needed to kind of take on responsibilities. Now I'm 20 years old. And
as you get older, right?
Yeah, as you get older, you have to think about your future and everything like that. So I started to just like I think I was in hotel management, but then I quit that and I went into property valuation.
Let's take a word to hear from our sponsors. Support for the Social Enthusiast is brought to you by Manscaped. Who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming? Manscaped offers precision engineering tools for your family jewels. Manscaped recently launched the Ultimate Men's Hygiene Bundle, the Performance Package. Join over 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off and free worldwide shipping with code Giorgio at manscaped.com. If my math is correct, that's about 8 million balls. What do you reckon about Manscaped?
So hang on, this is for your whole body, literally?
Yeah, so Manscaped, I know I just spoke about the balls.
Yeah.
But it is a full body trimmer. So I use this on my entire body, head to toe.
So
really?
yeah, and I did that for...
Very interesting.
Yeah, so I studied for that when I was 20, 21, 22, 23. And then at 24, I think it was, I started to...
Well, how old are you now?
Make content. I'm 27.
Oh, dude, you don't look 27.
Oh.
I thought you were like, yeah, maybe my age.
If I shaved the beard, I'd be probably
You look
18.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's the beard makes you look...
Yeah,
no, but I still thought you were around like 24, 25.
Nah, 27.
Yeah. It's still young, man.
Yeah, it's still young.
Anything around that age is like
and I feel like I've accomplished a lot. So
yeah. So go back to what you were saying.
Yeah, so at 23, 24, doing property, and then that's when I started to do a lot of videos on Instagram and started to stream on Twitch as well. So that's what...
So you did Twitch?
Yeah, I did Twitch when Fortnite was out. So when Fortnite came out...
So you were a Fortnite Twitcher?
Yeah, I was a Fortnite Twitcher, one of those. I hate them now, but it was one way. Like, I tried every way to break through the scene. I thought Parkour was going to do it. I thought my previous video. So I tried every single way to try and break through the scene and get my name known.
Yeah.
So,
no, respect to you, bro. Yeah. Kudos. But can we give a little review? Because I don't know much about Twitch. I haven't had someone on that's actually given it a crack. So maybe like tell the viewers like what Twitch is and like your review on like whether it's a good avenue to go down.
Yeah, Twitch is just basically a streaming platform. Used to be for gaming, but now it's just basically for everything now. You can
really?
live stream Twitch like right now.
So you're teaching me because I still think it is a gaming platform.
No, you can basically, bro, it's now turned into like hot tub bathtubs, bro. People from OnlyFans are just now yeah, like I mean it's the platform.
Is it kind of
it's kind of cringe at the moment. So,
is it?
Yeah.
What's the audience like on there? Would you still get your gamer boys on there?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Majority?
Like, gaming is majority there, yeah. But a lot of people now because you can only game so much, so you need to kind of expand your content. So I think just chatting with your community or a lot of people just eat and stuff and walk around like
what
Japan,
are they called? Those eating videos?
Mukbang or whatever.
Mukbangs,
yeah. So there's a lot of content that you can do there, but primarily a lot of gamers are there. So I didn't really make it. I had it's so hard on Twitch.
So what was your goal with it? Trying to be an actual gamer?
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to be a good entertaining streamer. I mean, I was good at games as well, so...
So what makes a good streamer on Twitch, like with gaming? Do you have to be good at the game and entertaining?
No, not necessarily. There are really poor players out there, but are very entertaining. So
you know who does it? I don't know if you know him, but Spanian,
yeah.
He does it a bit. I don't know. I know nothing about all this gaming, so I just see him on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. He seems to be still doing it.
Well, I mean, he's very entertaining. He doesn't even need to be good, but he is.
Yeah,
good.
he's entertaining.
Yeah, he's entertaining. So a lot of people would watch that, and I think that's better than being a good gamer.
Yeah, because there's only so much gaming content you can watch, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like everyone tries to do it. So Twitch is a massive market, and so many people try and get on it, and you get there 2 viewers, 3 viewers, but you have to stand out. You're not going to make it if you
3 viewers live at a time.
Yeah, bro.
That's not great.
It's crap. Yeah, if you're trying to make it. I did become an affiliate and stuff like that, and people can subscribe to me, but it's tough work as well. Like I used to stream for 7, 8 hours, sometimes 5, 11. That was my biggest one I've ever done.
11 hours straight.
11 hours, yeah.
Do you get a chance to get food in that?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
You just tell them I'll be right back.
Just be right back and stuff like that. Obviously, you're humans. So that's what a lot of people do. 24-hour streams. People do 30-day streams. Well, it's crazy. So people do sleeping streams. It's just one of those.
So 2 questions. First question is what's the way to make money on Twitch? What's the most common way? Is it through
through subscribers and donations?
So your audience will subscribe but what are they getting? Is it just a supportive kind of subscribe or?
Yeah, so you first of all they get no ads and then they get other benefits that they can I don't know what else you can
things you can provide.
Things that you can provide and stuff like that. So
okay, I'm just trying to compare it. The second question was how does this live streaming compare to TikTok Live, Instagram Live? And now YouTube's actually trying to do it, I think.
Yeah, so I went on YouTube Live, and YouTube Live was so much better for me than Twitch.
Really? Off of viewers?
100%.
You have a lot of subscribers.
Yeah, 105,000.
Yeah, which is very respectable on YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube's not an easy platform to get 105K.
Nah.
So what was that like compared to Twitch?
Way better. I find YouTube streaming way better than Twitch.
Yeah?
I find it, because you can at least make it because you're the audience can find you easily you're on recommended instead of scrolling through all the way down to the bottom, and you're there with like hundreds of other people who are on the same amount of viewers as you, playing the same game, doing the same thing. Like, I mean, the competition on Twitch is
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. So I tried YouTube gaming like last year, I think it was.
Yeah.
Last year and a half. No, this has actually been 2 years now. So yeah, 2 years.
What's YouTube gaming? Similar to Twitch?
Yeah, YouTube live gaming, streaming, or something like that. So it's like Twitch, but obviously, you know, like there's a lot of competition with their apps, so everyone tries to get in with the meta and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But yeah, I found that way better. I was getting, instead of like back then, obviously I was a nobody back then streaming on.
Wait, what
Fortnite.
year are we talking about here? I'm lost.
This is I started streaming 2 years ago. Last time I streamed was like 8 months ago or something.
So you've taken a little break now from streaming?
Yeah, I've taken a massive break because I think there's no games to play, and streaming's very hard. People think it's so easy just to sit there and talk with. You have to talk with your chat. Yeah. You have to.
You have to be. The thing is, you're talking the whole time.
Yeah, talking the whole time. You're sitting down. You're looking at the screen. It is tough work. Like people, it's
and if you're not earning that much, it's not really worth it.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. I mean, the grind. It's a big grind for a good reward, but at the end of the day, it wasn't for me trying to balance all my stuff. Yeah. So.
And how many days a week were you attempting this? Because you can't do it. I mean,
I was doing Monday to Friday to start.
8 hours a day?
It was 4 hours, 5 hours a day.
Shit.
And I did it to engage with my community as well. I mean, it's good to see. I've met a lot of friends through streaming, like just, you know, kids and stuff like that, just to, you know, and help them out and gain a bit of confidence, talk to them, you know, like stuff like that. That's the main reason I did it, for that. So.
I can only relate to this in one way on TikTok, because we were having this discussion recently with another one of my guests, and like I went on live a few times on TikTok. I'm not one of those people that have been on live for like ages. I'm new to it. And the best thing that I found is connecting with your community. Yeah. That's like the revenue is okay, like so far. I haven't really tried to push that. But like that connecting with your community, and then come back the next time, and then, you know, that you update them. Yeah, you update them. They feel like really connected.
And you get to know about them as well, and they get to know about you.
Yeah,
and stuff like
I really like that side of it.
Yeah, so do I.
Because like people like you and me, our videos on TikTok especially, I know you got longer videos on YouTube, but it's like a 5-minute video, a 30-second video on TikTok. There's only so much personality you can actually show.
Yeah, I show no personality.
Well, yeah, you're acting. You're acting, so you're not even yourself. And me, I might put a little snippet from this podcast. Yeah. And it's where I'm like, you know, emotional. But really, like, that's not who I am overall as a person. And then when they go on live, like, oh, this guy's all right.
Yeah, you know? So people, I mean, engaging with your community is a good thing you can do as a content creator, and just be genuine with your stuff. So I don't go on TikTok live. I think I've been on there like 2 times or something.
I reckon you probably should. But the thing is, are you scared, like, in a way, like, that it, to show your personality at all? Or no,
I'm not scared of anything. No.
Oh, okay, good. Because like I said, bro, going on your page, I couldn't pick up you as a person. And I think probably you should, man, because your TikTok community is strong.
It is strong, yeah.
Strong, man.
I got a good community, and they just I don't know. I just maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I just like the fact that like streaming.
It's the time, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the time.
Oh, I've only been on a few times. Yeah. But the few times I have been on, it's like 2 hours, 3 hours, and even for me, that's long, bro. All right, Shaq. So your characters that you play, first of all, I love them. All right, so we're gonna talk about them. What inspired you to do each character, kind of thing. We'll start off with, what do we got here? I'd say it's your most people know you as this one the most, the Eshay lad. What is that? What you name it? I don't even know what to call it.
My character's name is Ashton, so like.
Oh, is it Ashton? Okay.
Yeah, I give all my characters names. I don't call them by the Lebo or the junkie or anything. They all have their names.
I'll say Ashton. All right, we'll call him Ashton.
Yeah, Ashwana.
Ashwana. That's the best.
Yeah.
So Ashwana, what was that inspired by? Just your like.
Bro, growing up in the city. I was in a community center, youth center there every Friday. After school, you go there, and a lot of a couple of youths were there, and like lads have been around for a very long time. So
they have, yeah.
Like people don't. It's just not been like past like 5 years
Well,
or 2 years.
I went
or
to
something.
school in Bankstown, so
Yeah.
I was surrounded by it
So
my whole life.
I went to the eastern suburbs, so there were.
Oh, and there's lads there
Bondi,
too.
Yeah, Bronny. So
you know what? They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. Yeah. So
you can't escape them.
It's the culture that we have here, and it's the culture that we have here. And growing up in the city, there was a lot. Obviously, you see Spanian, who now. Showcases his life and experiences in the city culture. So I didn't go down that path, but I did hang around them.
Yeah.
I tried to be one because when you're a kid, you try and fit in. Obviously,
everyone.
It's so to be like a 14-year-old kid.
You think it's cool, right?
And you think it's cool, yeah.
I mean, bro, I've owned a couple pairs of TNs in my life. Like everyone. I mean, everyone finds it. I actually like the shoes, but everyone kind of finds it cool at one point.
Like when you're a kid, obviously you want to fit in and be cool. Like, I mean, that's the mentality of a kid. So, instead of slamming these kids, bro, think about like the phase that they're going through. A lot of kids that are actual proper lads grow up in that culture. So it's kind of like I don't think they have like a choice or anything. Like everyone has a choice, but they've grown up into that. So their choices are limited. So... like you look at Spanian, for instance, who grew up in that, and it's like, to survive, you have to do all this stuff. But for me, I was, my parents were strict and everything like that, so that wasn't for me. But I tried to still fit in and be
You had
cool.
options, which is something to be grateful for. But but you got to have like empathy or sympathy, or whatever the word is, for these kids, because some of them it's their only route.
It's their only route. Yeah. I mean, it's very hard to get out of that and that mentality, especially when you're brought up by younger lads like that. So instead of like slamming these kids, I have nothing against lads or anything like that, bro. They do their own thing, bro. They act their own way. That's their culture. Yeah. Wear it, bro. Whatever.
No, neither do I. I've always supported them. Like I said, I grew up around these people as well. I was never one myself. I'm exactly the same as you. Like, obviously, I had my little clothing brands that I'd wear. I'd wear my Nauticas and my Tans. And to be honest, I don't wear it that much anymore, but I still like the brands.
Yeah.
But that's just one side of it. Actually making it who you are is something I never did.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, treat them like everyone else. Like,
treat them like everyone
else. There's no judgment. There's no way.
Nah, you got to just, and these kids, because I've been in the same situation, the kids that try and act like them, the so-called wannabe ones, they're they're just trying to fit in and
there's
be
a lot
cool.
of wannabe lads.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
So they're trying to just fit in, be cool, because, they maybe have something going on. They don't have any other things or hobbies or anything like that. So they kind of get put under the wing of these, and like, I mean, it's just a phase that people go through, and the ones that don't make it out of the phase are the ones that kind of grew up in that, and that's their route. So I respect them, and I respect everyone.
The only thing about this that not bothers me but makes me kind of upset is the ones who need to go down the criminal route and they kind of never get out of it. That's sad to see in a way, because every kid has like potential. I don't care who you are, you have potential.
Yeah.
And like when you get stuck in that rut or down that path, and then that's your life, and before you know it, you're like 35 years old, and that's all you've done. That's what I don't like to see.
Yeah.
But the culture in itself, I actually like.
Yeah, the culture and everything like that. Yeah. That's pretty cool, because we don't have much stuff around here, and people call them scum and all that crap and stuff like that. It's like, bro, these kids are just trying to have fun. I guess they are troublemakers and stuff like that. But come on, everyone's growing up was a troublemaker. Come on, seriously, like. No one's an angel in this world. Like, people have done little crimes here and there, and I mean, but
if it's petty stuff,
like, seriously, come on, like, okay, they know the consequences at the end of the day. If you know the consequences and you know what you can get yourself into, like, I mean, that's their choice.
Yeah, most do get in trouble at one point or another. I mean, so they will pay the price if that bothers someone that much.
Yeah, 100%. So I mean. Yeah, like back to Germany, like I when I used to climb and do urbex, urban exploring, with parkour, used to climb cranes and trespass on property and stuff like that. I didn't damage anything, but people didn't understand that. But anyway, I was caught. Like, I ran from German police.
Really?
Yeah, I ran from German police. There was about I think like 7 of us, and 2 of them were 13-year-old kids.
2 in your group?
Yeah, and they got caught because they were too slow, and they ratted everyone out because they were scared.
They ratted your names?
Nah, just who was around, and they described one of my mate has a massive afro.
Oh.
So they were like, it was the guy with the afro, and then there was this guy.
But how'd they find you after that? Like, did you escape?
There was only one place where 400 parkour people were in Germany.
Oh, and they knew that?
Yeah.
Oh, so they came and they saw an afro guy.
Yeah, they're like, we're looking for an Afro guy. And then I was like, oh, okay, I'll come with you, bro. Like, because they didn't know who I was or my other mate, but they knew Afro guy.
But you felt guilty.
And I was like, bro, I'll come with you. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and you know, So
loyalty. That's loyalty right there.
We all went there in the German police. It was a slap on the wrist, but because we were chucking styrofoam off the building and putting it on roads. 19-year-old kids, man. Like again.
So what was the punishment overseas? Because it's scary, man.
Brother, I didn't understand what they wrote to me. Like I got a letter in the mail and it was all German. I was like, whatever, bro. I'm not going back to Germany. So
that's all right. They just said something about coming back.
It's just a slap on the wrist, bro. I thought they were gonna take our passports away. So I mean, you have 2 angry undercover Germans chasing you, bro. Like we didn't know they were undercovers until because we were with a local as well. And he was like, bro, these are undercovers, run. So I've never run so fast in my life. Like, we just started sprinting. My heart was pumping. One of the kids fell over. I was like, you're on your own. Go.
You're like out of a movie, like just running.
Yeah, 100%. One of the parts was like a movie. So it's Germany, empty streets. It's about 11 o'clock at night.
It was late.
Late. Yeah, late. And then, so turn this corner, go into like a warehouse place, and there's just a massive spiked fence. I'm like, oh geez, what do we do now? All of a sudden a freaking Mercedes or BMW, can't remember, starts screeching around the corner and starts just driving towards us. Massive like bush area there. So I'm scared of spiders, got arachnophobia, didn't care at that point, went straight into the bush, about like 50 meters through this bush, jumped onto the highway, ran across like a Autobahn or some crap like that, bro. seven lanes, bro. Cross. Lucky there was no traffic. Went out the other end, through more bushes, and all of a sudden we were like back to where the location was where we were staying, and like it was like a gymnasium, so there was like a field, like track and field track, and there was like tents put out there as well, so for people to sleep in, and we just went into our tent, and the next morning we're like, one of your Afro guys is identified, and we're like, oh shit.
Just when you thought you got away with it.
Yeah. So, but that was an experience. My heart was racing. I've never run so fast in my life. Oh, jeez.
Hey, like I said before, the fact that you came back to Sydney, healthy, alive, with experiences,
and
no
with
regrets.
a slap on the wrist with like a little letter.
That's a good
from
outcome.
The German police. That was a good outcome. Yeah, and it was a great experience. You look back on it now, I'm like, that was pretty good. What an escape.
Far out, man. That's a crazy story. Wow.
Yeah, there's been plenty, but I can't tell them because I was never caught. So,
but I think these experiences like molded you in a way, man. Because like most people don't go through things like that.
Nah.
So.
Nah, it's good to live. You know, people don't live in this world. It's you know.
I'd say personally, like I don't know. I reckon like in your 20s, like live your life a bit.
100%. Yeah, live your life.
Life gets more serious as it goes on.
100%. So. After 25, if you're still like being like I still have the mind of a kid. I'm still a little kid,
we all do.
But I never want to grow up. But after 25, like you have responsibilities, man, and it gets harder if you don't do stuff early. It's gonna get real hard, and you're gonna miss out on a lot of opportunities and stuff like that.
You're not gonna have those opportunities, right?
Yeah, nah. Oh. So that's where my kind of lad character. I don't know. We got off topic.
Yeah. So the next character that I want to talk about is I actually don't mind these ones, the Islander footy player.
Oh yeah, that's a new one that's been in.
It's newer. You've done what, 2 videos, 3?
Yeah, I did one a long time ago. This was like I posted up on Instagram, I think on TikTok as well, of an Islander. It's the same exact concept, except I put it into a YouTube video. So I don't know if people noticed that, but my accent wasn't that good, so I went back into training and trained my accent. And
really,
so
you actually practiced it?
I have a lot of accents that I haven't surfaced yet. So
wait, tell us about the accents. Do you practice them?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by training? Like you go home?
I'll just drive on the way here. I'll be driving. I'll just kind of practice accents. Thing is, I try and go into the character. That's why, you know, when I see a lot of other people try and do it, it's like, bro, you have to get into the character. You have to listen to soundtracks that make you feel like the character. You have to dress like the character. I find it just...
Do you dress like the character?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So for how long are we talking? The whole week?
No, I wouldn't. No, not the whole week.
Oh, okay.
But, no. Whenever I'm like practicing or I want to make a video, I film myself, and I'll be again, only child. The only way I entertain myself, lock myself in my room and perform for myself.
That's sick.
That's
why you're so good
in the mirror.
Because you know what I've picked up over like all you're describing. You put time into things.
Yeah, you have to.
People don't see that.
Yeah.
People just think, oh, this guy just chucks on a
$2.5
Nautica
million
hat or something,
Yeah.
and he makes videos.
Nah.
Like, dude, you try to do that without practice. It's practice, right?
Mm.
You're not going to pull it off, and they still might not with practice. But you're obviously, you have a talent there as well. But yeah, bro, that's crazy. So you put on the
I try and do as
accent.
much as I can. Yeah. So there's a lot of accents that, or like characters that haven't surfaced yet. I'm not gonna reveal them yet, but
don't reveal them. So
Yeah.
you got more to come, right?
oh yeah, plenty more. But they're not ready again. The accent, nothing. It's not ready.
So what do you do in the meantime? Like, do you just keep recycling the characters you already have? Because you can, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So you just keep recycling those, which are, bro, I'm always looking forward to.
I mean, it's always good to have a lot of, like, what a lot of content creators don't understand is that you have to have a lot of, like,
diversity
and tools under your belt to really, like, succeed in this game. Because if you only have one piece of content that you always rely on, it's going to be hard for you to get out of that mindset. Because a lot of people are like, okay, like if I kept on the Eshay ones, yeah, I'll be getting 1 million views, whatever, and it starts to die down. I start to get bored out of it, and you're just killing yourself. And then by that point, if you don't see 1 million views on, like, let's say I jump onto the junkie one, I didn't see 1 million views, never do that junkie one again. That's the sort of mindset people have, but I don't have that. I like just keep putting out content, putting out different characters, and I literally all my characters have gotten over 1 million views, and it took some time. But
every video, or is it just like that? Have you ever put, like, because I don't know your exact views, have you ever put, like, let's say 2 or 3 Eshay videos, one of them gets 1 million views, one of them doesn't? Has that happened? Or they each go 1 mil, like they're consistent?
Nah. When I first started, they were getting mil, 2 mil, 3 mil.
I remember they were when I first saw it, like the first time, I loved it. Everyone loved it, and I'm not gonna like I'd say that I put a massive part on the Eshay trend on TikTok. I'm not going to take the whole thing for it, but I see a lot of, like, now. Nah, just take it.
I don't want to take it. But then there's other people that are still doing it. I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, bro, just come on, man. Like, well, it's died now. The trend's died, obviously.
Yeah. I haven't seen anyone do it recently, but I'm sure they have.
Yeah, they have.
I don't follow them. Maybe.
I see it because it's on my For You, obviously.
Because it's relatable to your stuff.
Yeah. So, but it's like, bro, like, just get something else, man. Like, seriously.
So that's all they post.
Well, yeah, a lot of people just post. That's back to the thing. Like, people will just keep posting the same content over and over and over again. I get the Eshay one is my biggest one, but I'm not going to keep posting because I don't enjoy it as much as
it's one of your characters.
Yeah, it's one of my characters.
Yeah.
But again, it's having a lot of tools under your belt. It's like, what's the point of just having a hammer on your tool belt when all you're going to do is, just...
You need the whole toolbox, right?
You need the whole toolbox, man. Yeah. So expand your content. Otherwise, if you box yourself in, you're going to kill yourself in about 1 to 2 years. Your content's just going to die.
I think I'm taking a lot from that myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still learning. I'm early on, but I'm more of a podcast platform, so it's easier for me to just have a chat.
Well, like, for me, like, the future is... obviously, I want to make it to the big stage, Hollywood and stuff like that. For my brand, for my content, obviously... I'm just not going to keep making skits and sketches. It's hard work. I want to expand. Might make a podcast sometime, Might do other style of videos. Like, just expand. I mean, you're a content creator for a reason. I'm not just an Eshay creator. Like, I mean, it's, so that's why I have a lot of characters under my belt, and just more videos and more ideas will pop up into your head. Trust me, it's... Otherwise, just milking the Eshay one, milking the Roadman or Lebo, whatever. I started with the Lebo. Like, I mean...
Is that how you started?
Yeah, that's... Oh, yeah, I think that was my the first one.
I think I saw a video... What was it? Yeah, you done Lebo videos, right?
Yeah.
And the Gucci hat and stuff, right? Mm. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And that was my... Like, the first one's the biggest one. That's when I started to break through the TikTok scene. Because I tried to, like... Try and get to, like, the American scene. Obviously, like, when you're a content creator starting out, you're like, oh, I want to make the American... market and scene, and I was like, oh, screw this. I was in the process making a YouTube video as well. It showcased, like, it was called Sydney Life, and I had, like, a lot of Sydney characters in there. And Eshay wasn't there, but the Lebo was there, and I had, like, a couple of, like, Aussies and stuff like that. But I was like, oh, screw this. I'm just going to release the Lebo part on TikTok. And it blew up. And I was like, okay, well, I think I found my sort of niche. So I just started to release Lebo.
For the time being,
Yeah, for the time being, Lebo character. And then after that...
I've got to say, there is a market for that. Like, even my Lebo videos have gone pretty...
It's a small market.
It's a small market,
but it's a very good, tight market, honestly. They're
the type to comment, I've realised.
Yeah.
So it, like, promotes your videos a lot.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love Lebos, so like,
Yeah.
it's they're funny characters.
People
And
don't.
you can do a lot with them as well, bro. Like, I mean, there's
Yeah.
just so much they can do, and it's just so over exaggerated as well. So
Yeah.
it just makes it funny. So
I love them too, but some Lebos.
oh yeah, obviously
no,
there's a crowd.
Do you ever get like any hate on your videos? Like
I don't read comments. I don't read any.
Yeah,
comments.
I don't anymore because now it's like ridiculous. But
Nah.
when I first was getting a lot of views, I was like reading 90%'s good, but then you get that one guy who's offended.
Yeah,
So-
there will be like that. You can't please everyone in this world. But
Yeah.
when I first started my Lebo one, people were like, "Oh, this guy's copying Superwog and stuff like that." Now everybody wants me to make a collab with Superwog. So like, how time flies and changes is like it's crazy.
Shit like that doesn't faze me. That's
Yeah,
like
nah, it
because at the end of the
don't
day,
care.
those people are the people username 555, no profile picture,
they don't have the courage to
and
do
they're
what
just
we
sitting
do.
typing away. It's like, dude, like put your face out there and then
Yeah,
then
they don't have the courage to do what we
No.
do. It's tough work.
It takes a lot of courage, and you gotta have thick skin.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
I don't really care about
Yeah.
any hate comments or stuff like that.
Because you do what you
Don't
love,
care. Yeah, I do what I love. This is
Yeah.
my job now. Like I quit my full-time job to do this, bro. And now I'm wake up every morning, bro, grateful to
Oh, so
put
this
out
is your
videos.
full-time gig
Yeah,
now?
yeah, this is my
Crazy, bro.
full-time.
Respect to you.
Appreciate
You
it.
deserve it, though. And, like, we already discussed how many years you've put into it.
Yeah.
It's not people are going to think, oh, he's done it in 1 year, man. You've been
Nah.
doing this
Long time.
over time in small steps.
Yeah, over time, small steps, but I didn't know that I was going to end up like this. So,
Yeah. No, good on you, bro.
So,
I guess now you have, like, the flexibility to choose what type of content you make
yeah,
as well.
it's hard because I do everything by myself as well. Filming, editing, scripting, everything. Like I still do it for myself. I think that's the best way as well. But it's always good to have like my girlfriend. She gives me ideas and stuff like that, and she's the one that helps me film on the weekends. So
That's great. You have someone to bounce off, eh?
yeah, and I think without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. So.
Give her a little shout out.
Yeah,
Very good.
shout out. She was the one that actually gave me not the idea for the Eshay character, but the sort of kind of. She's a sneakerhead, so she had a lot of TNs. I never worn a TN in my life before I started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love my Air Maxes, like Air Max 90s.
They're on the same, like, kind of
Yeah, but they
category.
weren't that sort of like
Yeah.
figure for Eshays. So
Yeah.
she had like a TN, and I was like, can I just use it for a video? And then that's when the Foot Locker one came out and exploded. And I bought Air Maxes, the green Air Maxes. I went to Hype. I was like, let's make I was to my mate, let's make an Eshay character or something like that. Like no one's done it. And went into Hype, bought Air Maxes, went to the park, filmed the video. That was the first video that I ever made for the Eshay one. So.
Oh, really?
And then I was like, and it blew up, and then I did the TM one, and then that blew up, and then I bought TNs, and then from then it's just. Yeah.
Also, you never really used to wear TNs.
Nah, I buy everything that I invest in myself more than I invest in anything else. To be honest, like you have to. There's no point in half-assing it, bro. Anyone can put on, like I see people putting on Adidas hats and like little windbreakers, bro. It's like, what are you doing, man? Like get in the act, man.
Yeah.
Come on, if you want to
play
do
the
it
role,
right,
play the role right. Because you played it out perfect.
Yeah, so you just have to play it out, bro. I went in a Hype, spent $140, $150 on whatever
Yeah, but you have to sometimes.
You have to, yeah, 100%.
Because then it's, especially on camera, like you got to kind of compare yourself to TV, right? So think about a TV show. They're going to put a lot of money into it.
Yeah.
You're in the same game.
Yeah.
You know, if you chuck on your dad's top or your brother's top or something, it's going to be obvious.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, always invest in yourself. So, yeah, so.
So how did the scooter, I'd always like to know how you came up with that. Were you like, had the Eshay scooter thing?
I always rode a scooter when I was young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, riding it from my house to work Macca's. I used to work at Macca's.
Oh,
That was my first job.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, just ride a scooter, and like everyone rode a scooter there. Like every little lad there, they had their scooters.
Every little lad with their scooter.
Yeah, bro. Like
there was,
every little lad with their scooter, bro. It was the most versatile mode of transport back then, apart from that and buses. But yeah, like
I gotta say, scooters aren't an easy ride. Like you burn some calories on the riding a scooter.
But they're much safer and easier to ride than a skateboard.
Oh,
and
yeah.
much like more portable than a bike. So, you know.
Yeah, true. And you can fold them these days.
You can fold them these days, and it's just it's easy to carry, everything like that. So and it's easy to ride. So yeah, that was I think that's one of the reasons. But yeah, I just went to Big W, $50. Let's go.
Quick scooter,
and made a video that same day, and there you go.
Yeah, cracker.
So yeah, so that's the Eshay character, Lebo character, Roadman as well. That's one of my characters as well.
Wait, which one's Roadman? Is that the name?
Is that the UK one? The UK drillers. the ones that wear masks.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, that one's good too. All your characters are great. I also wrote here, I'll just list a few because they're all like, you can talk about them all so much.
Yeah, I can.
No, I can too. So one that I like, I don't know if you've done many videos, Bear Grylls, the Bear Grylls character.
Yeah, I love the Bear Grylls.
He's crazy. What was that one? The dentist one.
That was my latest one.
Yeah, that was the recent. There's also other ones.
Yeah, there's a heap of.
How do you, man? You pull that off really well. That one's so good.
Yeah, I don't know. I just watched a lot of Bear Grylls, and I think the British accent is the easiest accent you can pull off.
Really?
Everyone does like British accents. I mean, like you can pull one off right now. And
nah. I'm not doing it.
There's a lot of British accents, and I think it was just easier for me to just kind of swing that way into Bear Grylls.
Oh, so you kind of like transformed it into him.
Yeah, sort of like channeled it into his voice.
You know which other one I really liked? You've only got 2 videos, I think, on it. Maybe more. You tell me. The Russian dad or the Russian one.
Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't expect it to be one of my biggest.
Now, before we speak about it, watching your videos, I found it hard to tell what your background is. So I didn't know. I thought you were Lebo at first because you started with that. But then all your videos, you play different characters. So I'm like, and you do it really well. So I'm like, I have no idea. So my guess would have been your Lebo. So what is your actual background?
Well, I was born in. I'm Russian. Russian Uzbek. Yeah. Okay. So I was born in Uzbekistan and moved here when I was.
You were born overseas.
Yeah, I wasn't born here. Yeah, I was born in Uzbekistan for. If anyone knows where that is, it's near Kazakhstan. So Borat. Always,
no way.
Always.
Straight from Kazakh. No, not directly Kazakhstan.
Not directly Kazakhstan, but there's a country there called Uzbekistan, and I was born in the capital city of Tashkent. And
no way. Wait, so is that its own country?
Yeah, it was part of the Soviet Union. Okay, so I wasn't born during the Soviet Union days, but I was born in Uzbekistan. Moved here when I was 2-3 years old. So 2 years old.
So that makes a lot of sense on how you have that. Fantastic Russian character.
Well, I mean, I speak Russian at home. I'm fluent in Russian, so.
Oh, you're fluent too. Okay, yeah. So all the mannerisms and like just the way you acted it, because I know like I don't know if it's any similar to Serbian, but just the mannerism and like the way you spoke and like done the facials and stuff, it reminded me of like a Serbian guy that I know. So the fact that you're Russian,
Serbian and Russians are brothers. I mean,
they're
very very similar language. You can kind of understand.
Yeah, even the language. Yeah.
The culture is very similar, but yeah, it's just kind of natural to me.
So do your parents speak Russian to you?
Yeah. So we speak Russian at home. Our whole family speaks Russian, so fluent. And
is the alcohol thing that you done in your video, or something about if you don't drink alcohol, like?
I just put my own little twists on it.
But is that actually true in Russian culture? Nah. Oh, so you don't have to. It's not.
I mean, it's not disrespectful, but I mean, it's like. You want to have a drink. You don't want to. I mean,
if you don't have a drink, it's like frowned upon. It's one of those.
It's one of them. I mean, myself, I don't drink alcohol, so I'm a Russian that doesn't drink alcohol.
So often you can talk about yourself in a way.
Pretty much, yeah. So I don't I don't drink alcohol, but it's just I don't know. It's just people. It's not disrespectful or anything like that. I mean, people have their choices if they want to drink or not. So it's just an act that I put on. I over exaggerate.
Well, for someone see how I have to ask you, if it was normal or not. For someone that's not Russian, I had no idea. So it's just I found it entertaining. Yeah,
it's just it's just don't take my videos for everyone out there. Don't take my videos too seriously, bro. If you take it to heart, bro, it's gonna bug you, man. I think I trigger a lot of people, and I think you don't do this accent right, you don't do this.
Surely people don't say that.
Some do, but stuff like that, it's just they keep guessing and stuff.
Man,
but it's don't take my videos too seriously, bro. Come on, man. It's literally entertainment purposes. I mean,
Can I just say something? If a video this is just for speaking generally, if something's on TikTok. It's TikTok. You can't take it seriously. It's on TikTok. You got to remember how this platform started. Yeah. It used to be all the videos were a joke or kind of not X-rated, but what's the term?
I don't know. It's
too red hot to go on other platforms. Put it that way. Yeah. I don't know if you remember when TikTok first started.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff that was on there would not pass on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Even now they're tightening up the guidelines.
I hate how they tighten up the guidelines, bro. I think I was shadow banned for 2 weeks.
What did you get shadow banned for?
Don't know. I think I did a mafia one again.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that.
Yeah, but No, this one was it got deleted because apparently was illegal issues in that. So
did you use text or was it just all acting?
It was no. I used the text, but I put the text in a different. I like coded it in a way you understand it, but the algorithm won't understand it. But it's the way I acted in the actual video. I can't change that or do anything about that. So I'm not going to release what the video was because I'm planning to do that for YouTube. But
also it's passable on YouTube.
Oh yeah, it's possible on YouTube. Yeah,
I'm surprised TikTok took it down. Maybe someone reported it, man.
Nah, I think it's not like nothing serious, but that's the way like TikTok is, and I hate TikTok for it. I don't really go on TikTok that much. I post a video out here and there, but I don't find TikTok rewarding at all anymore. I don't feel
rewarding in terms of satisfaction.
Satisfaction, yeah. Okay. Literally 1 million followers, 500,000, 100,000. Doesn't honestly.
You've reached that point, and I've spoken to a few creators. I haven't had them on yet, like people that are coming on in the future, kind of similar views and followers to you. They kind of like I had a brief conversation with them, and they said the same thing, and they're like, I'm at the point now where like it's kind of draining, doing the same thing, and like I'm not getting the rewarding feeling anymore.
No one,
because they post, they get 500k or a mil.
Well, what's that?
And it's a 20-second video for them.
There's no reward with YouTube. There's a grind. YouTube is the big dog of all content.
Yeah, it is.
I find it, and I mean now YouTube, you make bigger videos. You go to YouTube for information because TikTok. The way TikTok works is that you don't plan to watch videos on. It's not like you sit down and be like, let's watch some TikToks.
Yeah.
It just happens. You're on the toilet. You're on the train. Wherever you are. You don't get to choose what you watch. Yeah. It literally comes to you. With YouTube, you go there for information. You go there to watch videos. You go there to support creators.
And choose your interests.
Yeah. So the algorithm is completely different. The grind is completely different. It's just a whole different like game. And so for a 30-second, 1-minute video, it's not worth it for me anymore.
Can I ask you, I know it's a lot of content chat, but I find it fascinating, so hopefully the viewers do. How long does it take you to edit like a video on YouTube? Because let's say your video is like 5 minutes, like from filming and editing and getting it up. Does it take a while? Because people don't see it, eh?
Yeah, it depends on the video. So the recent one that I did, I don't know when this was going to be released, but would say the Islander one, the footy one.
Yeah.
That had different angles, a lot of characters as well. Two of the characters didn't have that much dialogue, but that sort of took me about an hour and a half to edit. Maybe about
That's not
an hour
bad.
and a half.
That's not bad.
That was a quick one. Yeah.
Was that filmed on if you can say, on a phone or a DSLR? Because I find with DSLR,
I don't film anything on YouTube on the phone. Anything that's TikTok, Instagram Reels, that's on the phone. But anything that is like I have a full setup, full rig for my DSLR.
That's really good. Because I found with the DSLR, it takes a lot longer with the processing. Like you got to transfer files.
Well, I film in 4K and I filmed the video yesterday. Well, parts of a video. Got to finish it off over the weekend.
This is a nerdy question, mate. I don't know if anyone cares, but why do you film in 4K? Because
it's just clearer.
I thought you can only upload 1080p to YouTube. Max.
Nah, 4K, 8K, whatever.
They got 4K now.
8K now as well. Yeah,
fuck, I'm behind.
4K, but obviously, it's just clearer. It just looks nicer.
Oh yeah, if you can upload it, then sure.
Yeah,
I always thought you couldn't upload it.
No, you can. Yeah, it takes a lot of space. Like I just filmed parts of a video yesterday, and it took up 65 gigs. I'm not even finished with the video.
For a 5-minute video?
It'll probably be less than 5 minutes. The video's not finished yet.
But you got all the clips. You're not going to use it all, right?
Nah. Because most of the clips were legit like a camera just standing there, and I was talking from 2 different angles. So, but yeah, that was 65 gigs, and I think I'll probably have another recording of like another 5 gigs or something.
Do you use an external hard drive and store it?
Yeah. I have a hard drive for every year, sometimes half a year of footage. I keep all my footage.
Now that I'm doing this podcast, man, I'm chewing through the storage. Think about that, an hour and a half of
every year I buy a 2 terabyte hard drive just solely for my videos.
I'm almost through half.
And my phone's getting filled up with, because I film now on 4K as well on my phone, so I shouldn't. It's only Instagram or TikTok, but I try and have it.
You want A1 quality?
Yeah, I want A1 quality.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I also saw, if we go back to that, how you started with the Lebo videos, I saw you done a video with Neil Kohakta.
He's a very nice dude.
Is he a friend of yours or because?
Nah, I just so when I was popping off on the scene, he was the very first person, like content creator, to reach out to me and do a video. And
because he's been around.
He's been around for ages, and I watched him when I was doing parkour and stuff like that, when he was doing his Australian 2 minutes. Yeah, yeah. And he's a very nice guy. Like, I mean, I give respect to Neil. He tries to
he's hilarious.
He's hilarious, and he tries to work with a lot of people. You know, he tries to, and he gave me an opportunity. I mean, like, I watched this bloke, you know, and to now like make videos with him and stuff like that. It's an honor. So he's a very nice guy, and you can learn a lot from him.
Yeah.
And what he said to me was, when obviously TikTok came out, he didn't realize how much
engagement.
Nah, how many creators there are in Sydney and Australia in general, because we were so limited. Because now when TikTok came out, how many creators have come out from it.
Popped up because
how many jobs have been created, people following their dreams.
I feel like people like you that are great at acting as well. I will call it acting. You guys have, it's a good way to get your name out there.
Yeah, 100%.
Because before that,
it was really hard. Like you jump on YouTube without a following, it is so hard to grow. Yeah. It is
very hard.
And now I've met a lot of people, and I've done a lot of videos, and I'm still learning to this day, and I'll be learning till the day I die, you know. So,
but you know how you met Neil? That was before TikTok, right? Or was that?
No, that was during TikTok.
So would you credit it to TikTok a little bit, or no? Or not?
I credit TikTok. Yeah, I mean, like, TikTok gave me the opportunity to become who I am, but obviously there is no reward now for me on TikTok. But yeah, TikTok's algorithm was insane. That's why I jumped on TikTok. I knew what I wanted to do, but a lot of people jump on TikTok and be like, oh, I just did it because my friends told me to download it, and I just made videos for fun. I know that's not me. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. You had a vision, right? I had a vision. I was like, I'm going to use TikTok as a platform that I didn't do on Vine and become a YouTuber. And like, I literally did everything I could to get there, and obviously it's paid off. I knew exactly what I wanted to do. It wasn't, I didn't download it for fun or anything like that. I knew I wanted to become a YouTuber. I didn't want to become a TikToker. I want to become a YouTuber because that's what I wanted to do. And I give credit to TikTok for laying a stepping stone for me. But a lot of content creators, you have to move on from some stuff. You can't just keep creating like TikTok videos. You got to expand on all platforms. Honestly,
but you know what it is, dude. Like,
but some people can't do it. I mean,
it's not that they can't. They don't want to invest the time.
Yeah, they don't want to invest the time, or like, it's because to make a 30-second video is easy, bro, and like it's just low quality as well. With YouTube, I take a lot of pride. I'm very passionate with my work. I do get hot-headed sometimes when I can't remember my lines, or I can't film something right. Like, it's just passion. But
do you get frustrated?
I get frustrated. Like, my girlfriend is holding the camera and stuff. I shouldn't, but I'm just very passionate. It's nothing against anyone else.
Like, I want it here. And
So I shouldn't. I should control that. But I'm just very passionate in what I do.
But if you're not,
I'm a perfectionist.
I was about to say that. Yeah, you got to be a bit of a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Because like, the thing is, only you can see your vision.
Yeah, that's why I don't have an editor. I don't have a filmmaker. Like cinematographer, whatever. I don't have any of that.
Because you know what it is, like, the way I see it, if you pay someone to do it, which a lot of people do, you're gonna send it back with like 50 different things you want to change. Yeah. And it's gonna just be a long process.
I'd rather learn myself on how to do it than pay for someone. Like, I mean, I'm still learning on how to. I like paid for an online course, like $120 on like cinematography, filmmaking, stuff like that. Because I like that part.
How was it?
Oh no, I'm still learning. It's like an online little like tutorials and stuff.
That's all right. They're right. That's you're investing in yourself.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm still learning. I'd rather learn how to do it rather than pay for someone to do it. It's a good skill to have.
And you know what? Like, it's all about enjoying the process.
Yeah.
That's the way I see it. Like, if you want the end goal, but you think you're going to be happy at the end, that's the wrong way to think. I reckon just enjoy it the whole way through.
Yeah.
Gain skills, and like the whole job in itself will be good.
Yeah, gain as much skills as you can. Again, back to that tool belt stuff. You know, you want the whole toolbox. Yeah. A lot of skills under your belt, because then opportunities are open for you. You can do like a lot of other stuff. So, and
my next question:
brands would approach you, but I don't do brand deals. So.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
Why don't you do brand deals? Actually?
I used to do them, but I don't do brand deals anymore due to the fact that I just want to keep my content genuine. I'm there to build my own brand rather than sell someone else's brand. Kind of
respect.
Yeah, like, I mean, there's money and stuff. like brushed off a lot of brands, and I've
I'm
taken
sure,
on
I'm
a lot
sure
of
you
brands.
would have gotten
I've got I
decent brand deals.
Yeah, I've gotten some decent brand deals and in the past, but
You know what? You know what I think?
the only brands I'll support is close friends. Close
Okay.
friends and family.
That's
like,
good.
Yeah, like, because, like, you know, I've got a platform for them and I will support them, but I won't take any money from them. And when I first started content, I thought it was all about the money, and like that's what a lot of people think. There's just so much money in YouTube. But now I just love what I do, and I took a massive pay cut going full time, and I enjoy my life
a lot more.
A lot
You're happier.
more.
Yeah?
I'm happier, yeah. As long as you're happy, bro, and you know you're doing what you love, man.
And the risk to reward ratio is very
the money will come, bro.
Like
the money will
you're taking a risk now, but the reward can be 10 times what you'd make in a salary job. So, hopefully, man.
I don't take so that's one of the reasons I don't take them. Plus, the way brands work, I hate it. I was
gonna say with the brands, like what I'm trying to do for myself with smaller brands. I'm not on your level, but I try to choose brands that I align with, like my values.
That's what I was.
So like, I'm not gonna promote like, I don't know, something about, I don't know, I can't think of an example.
Like a beauty product or something.
Yeah, like, something like
I have
makeup.
a lot of them. Yeah, like.
All right, so I'm a male who's into fitness, so I'm not gonna promote.
Yeah.
That, you know,
that's the same as when I was doing brand deals. It would be related to me, but just even if they're related to me now, I just kind of be like, nah, just because I'm trying to build my own brand rather than promote someone else's and just be genuine. I don't want to stop and be like, guys, you know, this is use my 20% off code. I don't use the brand myself.
This just came to my mind. Speaking of brands, you just started a merch line, or I don't know how long you've had that.
I had a merch line before, but merch is it's very difficult. It was like a sort of kind of just tested out my skills there with how merch stuff.
Was that difficult to set up? Because I know in Australia it's hard to sell merch.
It's hard to
It's
sell
not like
merch.
America where like that people actually buy merch.
It's cheaper and people actually buy merch and wear it and stuff.
Australia,
like that.
We don't like respect it as much. Like in terms, hopefully we do in the future.
Hopefully, yeah. But I released some like a merch. The first line I didn't do it properly, didn't work out.
What stuffed up? Like the design?
Just the promotion stuff. I hate promoting stuff. I hate it. I hate it. I even hate promoting my own stuff. I hate people like, I just released a new YouTube video. I hate that, man. I don't want to feed the content. If people want to watch it, they will. And I mean, I would have been massive right now if I promoted my content the way people do. But unfortunately, I can't put myself to that. I just can't.
But you know what it is? Like moving forward, unfortunately, like I don't enjoy it either. That's the chore part of it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, like marketing is like
it's a big thing, and that's one area that I am very bad at is marketing. I don't know how to market anything.
I think now you're pretty good. Like put it this way, like I've told a few of my mates last night you're coming on. They knew who you were.
Yeah.
So you don't. That's a good sign.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's just the growth and engagement. I just want it to be organic. I don't want it to be like, if you want to watch my video, you'll find me. And just try and make my name for myself on all different platforms. But I know I should do it, and but I just hate promoting.
But you don't want to be
myself.
spammy either. I hate those people that are like...
they pay for the spam.
Because when I first started making YouTube videos last year, I was like a little bit spammy because it was like my first like gym kind of videos and stuff. I was like, and then you get to the point where like, all right, people are going to watch it. I'll share it once and that's it. That's what I do now. I share it once just because
I share it.
I've put work into it. Yeah. So I am going to share it.
Yeah.
Like on my story or something, and that's it.
Yeah, I share it and I try and promote it now as much as like I can, but not to overload it as much. So I put little snippets on TikTok if I want. If it's a good video that I feel could pop off, I just put it on like a link on my Instagram story. But other than that, I don't want to feed this sort of like content down people's throat and be like, watch this, this is subscribe, please.
Force feed. You're force feeding.
Like I want it to be genuine.
You want it to go down smoothly.
I want it to be organic. Everything. Yeah, like that's the way I see it, and that's why one of the reasons I probably am underrated, and I'm still flying on. Oh,
you're way underrated.
So
way underrated. I feel like now after this, I was about to say go watch his videos, but we don't want to be that guy. But I think everyone will watch your shit after this podcast. To be honest. So.
Yeah, if you want, you can watch my stuff. I put a lot of effort and stuff like that, which I should promote for. But
I think like you've spoken about your content, like in terms of how much work you put in, so people will know how good it is. I was gonna also say, in terms of collaborating, which other creators have you collaborated with? Like anyone off the top of your head, or do you enjoy doing that?
Yeah, I enjoy collaborating. I still have to collaborate with other people that I've been telling them to. Oh, we should collab. But because I play characters and I play different roles, it's I have to get out of that mindset that I can collaborate with other people, because all my roles, like you see my videos, I act. It's 5 people, but it's all me.
But do you think, like, if you collaborate, like, would you want to collaborate as a character or as you?
I can collaborate with whatever. Like,
you honestly, don't mind?
I don't mind.
Okay.
I honestly don't mind, and I'm happy to collaborate, but I don't collaborate with everyone, because it's like,
Obviously not. They got to have a decent
It's
platform.
a reputation as well to keep hold. But if I like you and I your content's good and stuff like that, I mean, 100% I'll collab and reach out to, or you reach out to me. But I don't really reach out to anyone or anything like that. But I just kind of do my own thing. But
you're so versatile, man. You could collaborate with pretty much whoever you want. The power's in your hands. But I think it's great for growth as well. Yeah,
it is. It's 100% good for growth, collaborating and going on different communities and stuff like that, on other creative platforms. Neil, I've collabed with Neil. I've collabed with the Lebi, Mahmoud.
Oh, yeah? Did you go on their podcast? Or?
I went on their podcast.
Okay, I didn't even see that.
Yeah. Oh, no, actually, I didn't collab with them yet, but I'm planning to. I've spoken to them,
Okay.
We've planned some stuff out. There's a guy called Alistair. He's like a tall blonde guy.
I don't know.
Collab with him.
We had John Bernard on last week.
Oh, I've collabed with John.
He mentioned that he'd done an interview with you.
Yeah. We've done it with him. Yeah. He's I enjoy his interviews and everything like that.
He's the best. He's actually funny as well.
He's funny. He's funny. He's a good bloke as well. Yeah, I give credit. My respected John. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think I haven't really collabed with a lot of creators. I'd like to.
You're crushing it solo that you don't even need to. Really.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I mean, if it's working for me, and I just keep to myself, I guess. But I'm happy to collab with people, but but it's only certain people. So I'm not going to collab with everyone just for the sake of it. So
100%. So just a random one, man. I was at our dinner last night for my mate's birthday, and one of my friends was trying to convince me. You might have heard this conspiracy before, that the pyramids in Egypt were built by aliens, because it was so many years ago, right? Have you heard of that before? Yeah, I mean, I personally don't agree, because I don't believe in that. But I want to get your take, Shaq. So, like, they reckon because it was years and years ago, that there's no way men could have. They didn't have like the machinery back then to lift like tons of, I don't know what they were, brick, I don't even know what they are.
Stone, brick, whatever.
Stone, how'd they do it, right? How'd they do it?
I don't know. Let's go ask them, I guess. No,
how'd they do it? Come on, tell us.
I actually don't know. I probably just... there wasn't machinery, I guess, but they probably built some stuff. I mean, did they use catapults back then? So they could have just...
Yeah, but these things weigh imagine a ton. How are you pushing a ton back then? Humans can't do it. You know what I mean?
If you get a lot of humans, they probably could.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon they could. You just build get 2 timber things, doing some engineering stuff.
Let's go.
2 timber massive beams, get some stone wheels. Like, this is happening in the Stone Age as well. And then just put the log on that somehow, get everyone to lift it, and just push these things. I don't know. But I think they,
All right.
I think they...
All right, so the verdict is the pyramids in Egypt were made by humans, not aliens. All right, we'll leave it at that.
Yes.
All right, cracker.
Humans.
We'll bring this up because I noticed you got your Tigers jacket on.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I'm a footy fan.
Mighty Tigers.
All right, and I actually wasn't planning on bringing on footy today, but you wore the jacket, so we'll bring it up. Footy season starting.
Yeah, can't wait.
Have you gone for Tigers your whole life? You're not a bet?
Yeah, whole life.
Okay, good. You're diehard. That's good.
Diehard, yeah. Since I knew about NRL 2003, I think.
I'm sorry to hear, by the way.
About the Tigers. Yeah, that's all right.
I don't know. Imagine I offended him.
Nah, I don't get offended. I mean, I offend my own team, so I mean, it's no like a comedian. So, but nah, fucking. I wish I'd see the 2005 moments again, but...
What do you reckon Jackson Hastings this year? You got, is he a good stock or bad stock?
I I don't know. I think he'll be all right. I haven't seen much game of him, but I didn't see the game last night against
Neither
the
did
Roosters,
I. I'm going to watch it today, actually.
Yeah, they won. So apparently he played really good.
I read that he was a bit of a standout. I don't know. I'm going to watch it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment.
Yeah,
but,
actually, it's on camera.
I'm excited for the team. I'm excited for the team that they have, and hopefully we got to. What's changed is the staff as well, which is a big factor. I mean, if you're a player and you have Benji Marshall, Tim Sheens, Robbie Farah, Nathan Kalis, those people around you, I mean, that should really lift you up. I don't care if you're a shit player or a good player.
You got the system.
It's all about mentality.
I think also management, dude.
Yeah.
You got to have management. Who you got now? Maguire, is that the coach?
Maguire, yeah.
I think that's the biggest letdown at the moment.
I don't know. I think
no.
I don't see why he's hard on the players. Like, come on. I don't know.
I don't like his approach to coaching. That's my opinion. I don't want to everyone has their own opinion. I feel like because your club's not that bad. Like compare you guys to Warriors.
Club's not bad, but
you should be. I think you guys should be around the 8th, 9th.
It comes down to at the end of the day, it comes down to attitude. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
It comes down.
That's
to
what I'm saying. The mentality at the club.
Yeah, the mentality at the club, and I mean, like if you're sorry, but like if you're a fucking pussy and you don't, I mean, your job is to.
No, that's right.
your job is to fucking. If you're a rugby player, your job is to fucking run hard, bro. If you're a forward, your job is to fucking sprint fast. If you're a winger, like I mean, you gotta have some sort of urgency to fucking win a game, bro. I don't care who you are. You can be a shit player, but if your mentality is good, you'll be better than most players. Like it happens with everything as well, life especially. If your mentality is like, bro, I'm the fucking best player on the field, fucking play like one then. Like seriously. But I guess money talks to a lot of players, and that's where their career goes down. That's why, for me, I don't think about money ever. Like, I'm happy with where I am.
Play with purpose, right?
Play with purpose.
Or do it. It's with everything in life. Do
everything.
Do it with a purpose. Don't have money as the main goal.
Don't have the money as the main goal, bro. Like as if you wouldn't like want to be a NRL champion, bro. Like when the odds are always against you.
Yeah.
As a Tigers player, like bro, you're always sitting in 9th. Everyone's just shitting on you, bro. Yeah. As if, like, if I was a player on that team, bro, I don't care. Like, I'll go play for them right now. I'll go, my ribs broken, bro. At least I play with fucking heart, man. Like, come on, man. Play with some heart, bro.
And you know what's tough?
Crowds, like, I don't go to Tigers games anymore because I'm a bad burden. I've went to, like, 15 Tigers games.
What does that mean? Oh, like when you go, you lose?
All of them have lost. I've never seen the Tigers win. Top 8. There was a top 8 battle in
I feel bad.
Bro, every game that Tommy Radonicus won, I was there.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie Farah's last game, let down.
Shit.
Yeah, there was the 2011 one against the Warriors in the prelims. Not the prelims, the finals. The last time they were there,
I don't remember.
They lost in SFS. I remember that moment. They lost against the Warriors 22-20.
And you blame yourself.
And to this day, I'm like, I will blame myself because now what's happened when I go to Tigers games
is this only at home games or no?
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, that was the last time they were in the finals, like that 2011 moment when they lost against the Warriors. They would have won that year, to be honest, the Tigers. They had a great team. Benji Marshall was the best player in the world at that point.
Oh, yeah.
It was that point because they won the first week.
Who was in the grand final that year?
Manly and Warriors.
And who'd you lose against?
Warriors.
Oh, okay. So
but we won the first week against St. George. We won the first week against St. George, and then we had to play the second week, and then that's when they changed the system up. Yeah, great work, NRL.
Yeah.
You know how the first guy is like the top 4 now? It's like, bro.
Oh, like the timing of it?
Yeah, so like the top, you know how the top 4 now, if you win, you take a week off?
Yeah.
Tigers never had that.
So back then, that didn't exist, right?
No, that didn't exist. So we played the second week against the Warriors and lost.
Yeah.
22-20. They came back.
And to be honest, that makes a big difference now.
It makes a massive difference. Look at that. Like that ruined the whole Tigers rhythm, bro. Yeah. After that, it's just like gone downhill with those coaches, the players leaving. Couldn't
look out of all the clubs in the NRL, I wouldn't mind seeing you guys in the top 8. Like I've never had a grudge against Tigers. I mind you, I'm a Roosters supporter, so you probably hate me. But no, I'm just saying, like, I don't mind the Tigers. You know, we've spoken about the clubs. I've done this with John Bernard and Charbel that we had on. Mm-hmm. Since we got you here, do you want to do a NRL top 8 prediction? Or top 4 prediction?
Top 4?
So we're going to do Shaq TV, top 4 NRL prediction. Let's go.
All right, so first, I think it's going to be Storm. Storm are going to be first. Second, I think Roosters are going to be there. Second is Roosters. Third, I think Manly, and fourth, I think it's going to be Penrith. I think Penrith are going to drop off a bit from the 1 and 2.
You know, I think Shaq, you're the first person that has my exact top 4.
Yeah, I think that's the top 4. I think pretty certain on that. Because I think Manly, if Trebojevic is healthy and they rely on him a lot, but I think this is a year of Manly. And Roosters are going to come back if they stay healthy again. But I think the Roosters are going to come back and perform. And Stormer, obviously, come on.
Yeah, I mirror that 100%.
But I think Penrith are going to drop down those 1 and 2. Will. I think they're a good team. Give credit to them for winning and back-to-back finals and obviously winning last year. But I think a lot of teams will be chasing the young Penrith team. Like I don't.
They got a few new players in there as well on the outside backs and stuff. Like they're pretty young, 19-year-olds. So they've lost a few. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think they'll go back to back personally.
No, I don't think they'll go back to back. I think they're gonna. It's gonna be tough for them to do that, especially with the likes of Roosters players coming back.
But as you know, with the NRL, it's
you never know
highly unpredictable, and with COVID now, HIAs like Roosters last night. I heard Sam Walker went off with a HIA and he couldn't come back. Now
I think that's the new rule changes. Is that right? The HIA doesn't count as like interchange or something like that. I
don't know about that. There is a new rule actually now.
There's so many new rules. I can't.
There's a new one that I just read was before the doctor that determined if the player could come back was the club doctor. Now the NRL has their own doctor, so it's neutral for all teams. That's fair.
That's good. That's fair. Yeah.
It's good, but it means it's going to be strict.
Yeah. Well, I mean. Game changes every year, so so many rules to keep up. But yeah, I'm excited for the season, to be honest.
I'm keen. After today, I've decided my Saturday night's just going to be watching trial
I honestly
games.
Can't wait. Like this, I love my sport as well. Like I follow a lot of sport, and I just can't wait. Finally, Thursday, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays just to watch some footy, man. Otherwise, it's been so boring. To be honest,
man. It's so boring, and Sydney's not that lively. So
I don't go out anyway. So I hate going.
How do you fit it in? We should wrap up the podcast, but I just want to talk all day. How do you fit in? Because I know now I'm stressed because I do most of my editing on the weekends. So now I'm going to be investing days of footy because I watch a lot of footy.
Yeah.
So how do you balance it all, or you just
I got all the time in the world. That's all.
Because you're off now. You don't work.
I don't work. I work for myself.
All right. That's just flex it, bro.
Yeah. No, honestly, I've dreamt of this moment my whole life.
That's so good, bro.
Working for myself. I hate work. To be honest, I hate working.
Yeah. Who does?
I love to just work for myself, if anything, but that's not working. That's just passion.
Well, how'd you used to do it when you were working in editing?
Oh, bro, I don't know, just kind of find that balance, bro.
Late nights,
a lot of late nights. I'm a night owl, so
I do late nights.
I do crypto as well, so I'm a big night owl.
Oh, you're up all night.
Yeah, I'm up all night, but I try and I don't I filmed yesterday. I'm gonna edit maybe Sunday. I can smash out, man. Once you're editing, bro. I'll finish it.
Yeah, I find you need to find your groove and then you just smash it out.
Yeah, once you find your rhythm and it works, you keep at it. Yeah.
All right, just to wrap up, do you want to give some advice for aspiring creators? Think about yourself when you were learning. Maybe just general advice.
I guess. With anything, I guess, just life in general, bro. It takes time, takes effort, and it takes a lot of practice. And I think the only person that can do it is yourself. Don't rely on anyone. I built Shaq TV from myself just acting in front of the mirror, when I was 12 years old. It takes a lot of time, a lot of practice, and a lot of dedication. A lot of people are too invested in the views, the money. Don't think about that. Just keep going and always invest in yourself. That's the number one thing that I can give. Number one thing, just invest in yourself, and don't care what other people think. I guess just keep at it. We'll work out in the end if you're really good. And you get a lot of praise, and obviously have good friends around you as well that can support you, and they'll be your first fans. The first ever video you'll put out, they'll be your first fans. I always tell my girlfriend, I send her videos before I release it. I'll be like, give me your honest opinion. Don't bullshit me. I want you to either slam me or tell me how good my videos are. So keep good people circle around you. Yeah, a good circle around you. I have a small circle. And I keep that circle private, and they support me. So shout out to all the boys and my girlfriend, everyone out there that's been with since day one, and they've been telling me which videos are good and which videos are bad, and it goes a long way because other people won't tell you that. They'll either hate you or love you. So they won't give you the sort of criticism.
The truth.
Yeah, the truth, and the truth is the number one key in
what
life.
Matters.
Yeah, people just kind of tend to lie, just to make people feel better, and I don't do that. If I think you're stupid or you're this or you're that, I will tell you until you fix yourself up. So that's my sort of mentality. I don't want to lie to anyone because lying doesn't get you anywhere. It just goes around in circles and comes back.
I second that.
There's no result. You know, we have to live. Society lives in a lie. You know, so you know, just be dedicated to your craft. That's it. You know.
I must say, I didn't expect today to be so inspiring. Hope you guys got a lot of value out of the video today. I just want to thank Shaq TV for coming on.
Thanks for having me. Yeah,
it was a pleasure. You're actually an awesome dude. You lived up to the hype and exceeded it. So thank you again, my brother.
No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
Right. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe and head over to Shaq's YouTube channel as well. We'll see you next week. See you guys.
See you later.